Hello, and welcome to the CompTIA A+ Core 1 220-1101 Complete Video Course. I'm Dave Prouse, and I'll be your instructor. I'm pleased to bring this product to you, and I hope you benefit from it. To begin, we have to set some goals. The main goal of this video course is to help prepare you for the CompTIA A+ Core 1 220-1101 exam. However, another goal is to increase your hands-on abilities and your knowledge of computer concepts in a way that translates powerfully to the workplace. So, completing this course will help you to earn your A+ certification and also improve your technical skills, which together increases your competitive edge in the IT field. This product is for anyone who wants to pass the A+ 220-1101 exam, or anyone who wants a more solid understanding of computers. You might be new to computers, or you might already work in the computer field. Value is to be found by anyone watching this course. But it especially helps to prepare people to enter the IT field as tech support specialists, field technicians, bench technicians, help desk analysts, and more. The ultimate goal for most of you watching will be to obtain or maintain a job or to rise to a higher level at your organization. Briefly, a little bit about me. I've written over a dozen computer books, including the last 4 editions of the CompTIA A+ exam cram. I've worked in the IT field for over 20 years. I've also trained over 3,000 students in my spare time. So I understand what you need to know for the exam, but also what you need to know for the computer field. If you have any questions about these videos, feel free to contact me at my website, dprocomputer.com. This is where I provide support for all of my books and videos and other products. This course is divided up into 5 modules, totaling 32 lessons in all, each of which are broken down into several more manageable sub-lessons. The 5 modules correspond to the domains listed in the CompTIA A+ 220-1101 exam objectives. Module 1 is mobile devices. Mobile device usage has been steadily on the rise for many years. Here we dig into laptops, smartphones, and tablet computers. However, this module focuses on the hardware of these devices only. Software is covered in the 220-1102 exam, which has a separate video course. Module 2 is networking. This introduces computer networking and focuses on the types of wired and wireless connections that you can make from all types of computers, PCs, laptops, mobile devices, and servers. It also involves the configuration of TCP/IP so that a computer can link to other computers on the network and connect to the internet. Module 3 is hardware. It covers PC hardware such as the CPU, motherboard, storage drives, power supplies, and so on. It also gets into video displays, peripherals, and printers. Building custom systems is one of the tech jobs that I really enjoy, and maybe you'll catch the PC building bug too. In the appendix sections of this video course, I show how to build 2 separate computers, and I show you step by step how the computer builds are done. Module 4 is virtualization and cloud computing. This is the shortest module of the 5, but very important in the IT field. Many organizations place all of their servers and data on the cloud, with very little or nothing on premises. Module 5 is hardware and network troubleshooting. This is one of the most important topics, if not the most important, within the realm of computers. And it makes sense. A lot of what you do in the field is troubleshooting. The ability to fix problems is of paramount importance if you are to be a valued technician. So, it's also a very large component of the exam. Now, each of the 5 domains are weighted differently by CompTIA, but they're all important. Know it all is what I always say. Meaning, when you're studying a certification, Leave no stone unturned. Make sure that you understand every bullet of each A+ objective. Let's talk about the exam itself for a minute. The A+ 220-1101 exam is the first of 2 exams necessary to obtain the CompTIA A+ certification. When you sit the exam, you'll take it on a computer. This can be done at a Pearson VUE testing center or from home. You'll see 2 types of questions, multiple choice and performance-based. The multiple choice questions require that you select the correct answer or answers from a list. These make up the majority of the exam. The performance-based questions require that you perform a task within a simulated system or that you complete drag and drop exercises. To pass the exam, you need to know both types of questions. This means learning the theory behind computers, but also applying that theory on real systems as much as possible. Once you've passed the 220-1101 exam, you can then study and take the 220-1102 exam. I have also created a Core 2 220-1102 video course so you can create yourself an effective study plan to become A+ certified. And when you've passed both exams, you'll receive your A+ certification. If you haven't done so already, I strongly suggest you download and print out the CompTIA A+ objectives from the CompTIA website. The objectives document acts as a blueprint as you study for the exam. It also contains some very important pieces of information. For example, CompTIA recommends the ideal candidate should have 12 months experience as an IT support specialist. This is not required, but it is something to think about if you don't have the experience. While this video course covers all of the 220-1101 objectives, it simply cannot replace real-world experience. So again, if you don't have that experience, or even if you do, your job will be to practice as much as possible on real computers in your own lab setting. CompTIA can change the questions at any time. However, the questions will always be based on the concepts within the objectives. This means you can't be sure exactly what you will see, and that's the whole idea behind a test. But don't worry. If you study all of the objectives thoroughly, you should be prepared for whatever comes your way. Finally, the content of the actual exam falls under a non-disclosure agreement, or NDA, which you must agree to before beginning the exam. This means that I can't tell you precisely what is on the exam, and you won't get the exact exam questions in this course, but I will try my best to prepare you as much as possible for the exam. As I mentioned, practicing in a hands-on manner is often the best way to learn. To best study for the exam, I recommend you start building your own little lab and practice on the following equipment. At least 2 computer systems, preferably 1 PC and 1 laptop, each running Windows. But hey, the more the better. Also, virtualization software and at least 1 Linux operating system, for example, Ubuntu Linux. At least 1 smartphone or tablet computer, a printer, a Soho wireless router, a USB flash drive, a basic PC toolkit, and a basic mobile device toolkit. That's the bare minimum. The more equipment you practice on, the better a technician you'll be. Make sure you back up any data from these computers and devices before performing any work on them. And consider practicing on the computers within an isolated test network. I recommend that you use systems that only you work on and that no one else has access to unless you have a study partner. By the way, toward the end of the CompTIA A+ objectives, you'll find the A+ proposed hardware and software list. It's a pretty long list, and I understand that it can be difficult to get your hands on all this gear, but do what you can. The most important items are the ones I mentioned previously. Try to scrape together as much equipment as you can, and look all over for free equipment and good deals. As a computer guy, I like to break down my work into 7 categories: planning, installing, configuring, testing, securing, maintaining, and troubleshooting computers. When you study a particular topic, for example storage drives, apply each of those 7 fundamentals as your learning method. This approach helps to give you a well-rounded knowledge base, and I'll work within that mindset as we progress through the course. In closing, I hope that you enjoy these videos, and I wish you the best of luck on the exam and in the computer field. Let's begin.